Hi, I have a question for you. Would you like to be making more sales this year? Well, it all starts with putting more leads into your marketing funnel. The formula is that simple. More leads equals more sales. Hi, my name is Stephen Champagne, and over the next few minutes, I want to share something with you that's going to help you take command of your business's lead generation in 2015. So without further ado, let's get into this short presentation. The first thing I want to talk to you about is this chart. All right. Now, while the chart is a little bit dated, it's June of 2012. It's put together by a very reliable source called the Direct Marketing Association. It was also compiled by marketingcharts.com. So it's a very reliable source of information. Now, what it looks at is a percent of response rate or conversion rate. Over to the left-hand side, we have direct mail. We have direct mail, which is letter size, oversized mail. That could be categorized as something as lumpy mail. Postcards. Catalogs also would be considered direct mail. But then we get into the digital side of things, which is email, telephone, display, ads, and paid search. Now, something is very glaring here on this chart, and that is the telephone. As you can see, it completely and utterly outperforms all other forms of marketing. Now, I'm also here to tell you that the telephone can probably be the most cost-effective form of advertisement or lead generation that you do for your business. In a recent poll we conducted, we asked local consultants what were the top 3 marketing methods did they use this year to generate their leads for their business. No surprise, door-to-door face calling was right at the very top, coupled with networking. Very few folks were using direct mail. Fair amount of folks were using email marketing. No one was really using the telephone, Facebook ads, or webinars, okay? They really were focused on networking and door-to-door face calls. If we go back to the previous chart, we can see what had the greatest response and conversion rates was the phone, but really no one was using it. In my opinion, if used correctly, all right, and when you're creating your marketing funnel, if you use these 3 correctly in the right order, you can really take your business to the next level. There's one major drawback to the telephone or telemarketing that is really going to determine your success or failure, and that is simply just doing it. Let's face it, none of us really like picking up the phone and making phone calls. We find it obtrusive, but again, going back to that first chart we looked at, it really is the most cost-effective way to reach as many folks as you possibly can. And so trust me, there's a ton of competition out there today, and if you're going to succeed, you're going to have to reach more people and get them into your marketing funnel so they can get to know you. And the telephone is the best way to do it. So what are the 5 keys to a successful telemarketing campaign? Well, first of all, have planned calling times, okay? If you're by yourself, minimally make 2 hours of calls a day, all right? That 10 hours of picking up the phone and getting folks into your marketing funnel is going to be a game changer for you. If you're able to scale your business with some telemarketers, have them work at least 20 hours a week for you. Have controlled messaging with scripts. Don't make calls without having a script or having a very clear goal associated with your telemarketing. Which brings me to point 3. Have daily conversion goals. Now, whether those conversion goals are setting presentation appointments or getting an email and getting them into a marketing funnel and verifying their address, have conversion goals. So if it's 15 a day, make your calls until you hit those conversion goals. Use software to maximize your efforts, and that's one of the things we're going to talk about here shortly. And finally, measure your calling results and tweak. You're here today to learn about a piece of software that's going to help you take command of your business's lead generation this year. And that is My Virtual Caller. As the tagline reads, turbocharge your prospecting. I started developing this over a year ago, and it's completely morphed into this powerhouse prospecting tool. So let's quickly go through this. What we're looking at right now is the caller's dashboard. Either yourself or your telemarketers will be working out of this on a daily basis. Now, it can be broken down into things going into My Virtual Caller and then going out. And we did a ton of development on the outside, and you're going to be really impressed with that. First things first is that you can import as many records as you want into My Virtual Caller and set up multiple calling campaigns for yourself and for your telemarketers. And coming soon in 2015, we're putting in a list building component to My Virtual Caller. You'll literally be able to build business-to-business calling lists with a couple clicks of the mouse, and you'll never have to pay for a business-to-business calling list ever again. Now, all the calls are placed through Skype, and Skype allows you to make the cheapest calls on the planet. And for $3 a month here in the United States, you can call the US and Canada unlimitedly. This software will allow you to make up to as much as 3 times more calls than without it. So if you're able to do 10 to 12 calls an hour, you're going to do 30, 35, 40 calls an hour with this piece of software. Now on the outside of the component, it's really cool. So once you've been able to verify some of this data like an email address or their mailing address, this is what you can do. First things first, you can push all that information out to MailChimp and set them up on an email marketing campaign. Then when that person escalates to a prospect or a serious potential piece of business, you can push them out to a more robust CRM called Pipedrive. And finally, this will be coming soon, we're also going to be integrating with Postcard Services. So you'll be able to not only put on an email campaign, but also put them on a postcard campaign with one click of a button. As you can see, My Virtual Caller is a very, very powerful tool for your business. It's going to help you systematize and scale your business. And we're just scratching the surface. We have so many other things we want to integrate into this piece of software for you. So take a few minutes and check out the rest of this website. Up in the navigation, you'll find a link called Tour. Here we give you a bullet-by-bullet overview of our caller's dashboard and our admin's dashboard. But at the bottom of that page, you will find a detailed overview video of the caller's dashboard, so be sure to watch that video. Also, you'll find our most frequently asked questions under FAQs, but then take a look at our pricing. And what you're going to see is how affordable My Virtual Caller is. You're going to be hard-pressed to find any solution out there that is this comprehensive and affordable. But then look under the free stuff. There you're going to find the D4D calculator. This is your dialing for dollars calculator. It allows you to do scenario planning for your business. Also pick up our simple but effective funnel blueprint. This funnel blueprint will show you how to use My Virtual Caller and all its add-ons to build a simple but cost-effective marketing funnel for your business. And then finally, take a look at the local business list builder overview video. Now this is the add-on that's coming in January that's going to allow you to build business-to-business calling lists for free. Now if you have any more questions after looking at this website, be sure to either give us a call or send us an email. But probably the best way to contact us and to make sure that we speak when it's convenient for you is for you to book yourself into our calendar. So simply click on the Contact Us button, and at the bottom of that page you'll find our calendar where you can select the best day of the week and time that we can have a one-on-one conversation so we can get any and all your questions answered about My Virtual Caller. I want to thank you for the time you've given me, and you make it a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.